Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Chaos Seed. I'm a little bit disappointed here. My Hapaj has been giving me a bit of a hassles, and I recorded this whole section of the tutorial all the way through, and it just crapped out. Turns out it crapped out on me halfway through. So I'm going to be keeping a much better eye on the actual recording device itself to make sure it's still actually recording what we're trying to do. And let's move on up these stairs and start learning about the rooms. I'm going to rush through this a little bit because A, I know it's a little bit boring, just to get the details, and B, because I've done this 3 times now, once off screen and once on screen that didn't record, so let's find out what sort of room this is. It's a production room! A production room capacity to extract energy is double that of other rooms. Let's assume we have 4 energy elements in play here. The other rooms will extract 60 energy from those elements, while a production room is harvesting 120. Furthermore, if you upgrade it, it does 10 times as much energy as the other rooms. Remember, you may choose to upgrade the rooms during the recount time, and every room type will possess unique specifications. Would you care to learn more about one of them? Of course, Master. I want to get started as quickly as possible. Okay, in that case, I'm going to be very verbose about things like this. So this is what it does. It increases the amount of energy that can be extracted when you upgrade it. If you complete these upgrades as quickly as possible, building a cave will become easier. I see. You may also extract energy manually. How? By drawing directly from the core production of the production room. Why don't you give it a try before we move on? In fact, you should be able to gain access to most of the cave's elements by drawing. So here we go. Whoop. Boom. Let's get some energy. Alright. Hey, it didn't actually give us any extra energy. That kind of sucks. Let's move along. This is actually the most important room. And this is the room actually where it crashed. So I guess it wasn't that far along. I just wasn't paying enough attention. Welcome to the summoning room! What's gonna happen here? This room performs just as the name implies. It calls Senjus to assist you. Enlisting the support of a Senju will cost you Sentan. The Senjus are spirit creatures that dwell on another plane of existence. But Sentan will induce the Senju to materialize in one of its 12 animal forms. Senju will fight for you, and your right to party, in the cave. If it's defeated, come back here and revive it. Once you summon a Senju, you'll have an opportunity to name it. And I'm going to take advantage of that and try to name the Senju after people that are actually commenting on the video and subscribers and whatnot. I'll probably be recording a little bit far into this before I start posting videos. So I got a few names already in my little hat, but hey, if you're paying attention and you're commenting on things, you probably end up with your name in that hat too. Don't worry, the names you give the Senju will be saved. Once you save a name, press the select button to resummon the Senju. Now I should tell you about the big advantage of upgrading your summon room. Alright, so what happens is the more you upgrade this room, the higher level the guys are you summoning. Indeed, the higher level of Senju will bring stronger skill sets to the challenge. Perhaps a Senju that uses Senjutsu will be the best. There are also ones with wings. I like how that's like a selling feature. Like, oh, there's ones that use like magic and Senjutsu. There's also ones with wings. You must have a thing for wings. So I imagine you have already guessed how the summoning room works. So if we have any Senton, which if you look at the bottom we don't, you pull here, it gives you the opportunity to summon guys. Press select. Is not doing anything right now. I can't summon these guys because even though they only require a very small amount of Sentan, it's just too bad. So we got the little guy with the shovel. I guess he's shoveling off. Anyways, we got a dragon who can bite, and we got a harpy whose arms are really weird. It's like the 2 giant feathers coming out of their wrists, or maybe they're just carrying 2 feathers and they use those to whack things. They can't actually fly. I don't know. Let's shove on up to this room. Here we have the Refinery. This is the room that makes Senjin, or Sentan. For example, if 2 Sentan elements reside underneath this room, the Refinery will extract 16 Sentan, while any other room will produce only 4. These are the upgrades for the Refinery, so the more you upgrade it, the more it makes. Similar to the feature of the production room, you may extract Sentan by drawing from the core, so let's do that right now. Boop. Nice. No more extra Sentan. This could turn out to be your favorite room of all, the extraction room. Here you may dig for useful items that are hidden deep underground. Ooh, that's the sound you'll hear whenever an item turns up. Now, the upgrades for the excavation room. The more you upgrade it, the better items you see. Upgrading will lead to improve more powerful items. By drawing out the core, you may exchange Sentan for items you find. So, if we... I wonder if there's anything else we can do here. What's L do? Oh man, that gives us a quick little thing here. Clues? Oh man, they haven't explained this part at all. Alright, so Feng Shui. Right now we've got a nice even amount, and if we look here, we see... Oh, I don't know how that works. So this is a green room. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I guess the flow is just things flowing. They flow from the rooms next door. So if your energy is stuck in one room, maybe it flows a little bit. Hopefully we learn about that a little bit more. But you can see, we can see how much of different things this has. This has 3 Sentan. This has 3. So they're producing stuff they might need. That's actually kind of neat. Okay, clues are just where we're going to find this different stuff. Excavation. It's at 0%. Darn. Ah, endurance is pretty good to know. Everything has maximum endurance. Excavation level 1. Oh, it gives you all the information down there. So, that thing produces 20 energy every turn, but it also eats 20 energy every turn, so it gets a net of 0. Yeah. This one doesn't lose any turns. Yeah. Well, good to know. So this one has 50 and it's going to lose 30 next turn, so in the end it will end up with a bonus amount of energy. And we know we're coming up to attack rooms and a trans room. Alright, let's move along from that. Only left trigger brings it up, the right trigger doesn't. It just lets you switch back and forth. Cool. Good to know. Oh, I didn't even look at the item thing. It's just a storage room, but certainly a good place to safeguard some items you collect. An added feature of the storage an added feature of the storage room enables you to transfer items between scenarios. This is the upgrade schedule, so it starts at 2, goes up to 8. Pretty straightforward, but it also lets you increase the amount of energy that may be channeled into the Dragon Furnace. You know, it even possesses a secret feature. And that's the hidden cameras that the old man uses to check things out when you're not around. To use the storage room, draw out the core. Okay, so first thing I'm going to just run down here real quick just to show you what this is. I know we'll see it later, but you open it up. If there were any items, which the excavation's at 0, you can... Well, you can stop digging if you don't want to waste digging. I don't know why you would stop. Or you can obtain items if there were any to grab. In this room, there's a storage room, but we don't have any items to put in it right now. Now the detection room. So this is like our main HQ in the base. I'm gonna skip through this text real quick. I guess that hasn't taken too long. Whenever enemies invade, you can see their locations and learn where they entered. Here are the details for upgrading your detection room. So you get larger range. There's a group point of view, which allows you to see what's ahead from both the enemies and your allies' point of view. So you can go look at either group, depending on what team they're on. Group point of view allows you to view an area and track enemy movements in that room point of view. An auto point of view, if something unusual occurs in the enchanted cave, the point of view will automatically switch there. And you can already use this even without upgrading. So if we go here, let's see, group, there's just us, which allows us to actually control that group as well, if you choose yourself. There's room, which lets you pick a room to look at, so this next room is the attack room, we can check it out. And the auto, like you said, will just automatically jump to wherever it needs to go. Now the attack room. This room will attack enemies that enter automatically. With all the other rooms, as with all the other rooms, this one may be upgraded also. So red threads is one of the upgrades you can do. It attacks enemies by using the room's energy to attack them. Create traps. It will make traps appear that you can trade for Sentan, get traps, and place them anywhere in the building. The enemy may dismantle some of them, but traps that strike home will be fierce. Once the red threads upgrade is activated, you can test it by drawing. So all this does is zap, 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 zap. So that is how... Oh, can I dodge? Let's see. So it homes in and hits people. You can't do pretty much anything else here. We have no room points, so we can't dig because we don't have any corridor room points. This is the last room type. It is the transfer room. The transfer room is used to teleport anywhere inside the enchanted cave. Here are the upgrades. The higher the level, the further you can transfer. As with the other rooms, draw out the core to make something happen. And here, teleport. With that, I have showed you all the room types. Oh, so we're going to be able to teleport now, eh? Now let's return to the place where we started. No. Oh, I thought he was going to have us teleport there and actually use one of these rooms. Oh, I should tell you more about the Senju. Do you recall which room set up to summon the Senju? To assist you?
Let me see. Could it be the summoning room?
He is being a super sarcastic ass there. But, to be fair, he's asking you if you remember what room summoning happens in, and one of the rooms is called the summoning room. Also, what's up with our, the arm of our master here? It seems like it's like weird color. It's not even the same color as his skin or anything like that. Presently, you may call 3 different categories of Senju from the summoning room. We're gonna go over how these guys work a little bit. Did that dragon just shake his ass at us? The rat Senju, the dragon Senju, and the bird Senju. They had to find a way to put a sexy female in here somehow, so they chose with the bird Senju. So these Senju will really help me protect the enchanted cave from invading enemies. Yes, and more. I'm the rat. I'll transport energy to your rooms.
Roar.
The dragon will transport Sentan. Peep peep. Our good friend the bird is quite adept at repairing damaged rooms. Pip pip pip. See, each Senju has its own specialty. Got it. That is actually kind of important to know. But we're going to explain it more. This is transportation and it's a bit tricky. Production rooms manufacture much more energy than other rooms, but you must pay close attention to distribution. So you can see here we have production room, other rooms, and rooms generate energy. And then they all, and then they all consume their energy. And then they all produce energy again. And then they all use it. So you can see the production is having it. Although the adequate energy is stored in the production room, the other rooms will run short occasionally.
Is that really a problem?
Could be, especially when you upgrade rooms and the usage volume increases. But when you upgrade the production room, it should manufacture enough energy to offset the deficit. However, when the other rooms run out of energy, you must replenish them, or they'll grind to a halt. So you see they're all fine right now, but as it goes along, if you upgrade them, they'll take 120 energy now, so now you gotta get someone to bring energy around.
Let's see, the other rooms are working, have quit working.
And that's the cue for your Senju to transport energy, to swing into action. So we get our little rat buddy out. And he'll carry stuff around. After a little bit of a stretch, it's good to go. Oi! I'll load as much energy in the production room as I can haul. That's it. I can't tote any one crystal more. So he goes and he can tote 300 crystals. Now, for some reason, instead of putting 100 in each room, he put 200 in the first room and 1 in the second room. The reason is because he puts the max storage amount in a room. But I ran out of energy before I reached the final room. Hey, give me a break. I'm all alone here. I'm doing the best I can. I suppose your next question concerns how we might transport more energy.
No problem. I'll just jump in and lend a hand.
Wrong answer. But don't worry, there's still plenty of game left. We may always draw more energy, but distributing it must follow certain rules. If you want to transport additional energy, You need to form a group. So, put 2 of those guys on board. And they can load up with 6 energy and distribute it all around. How great. Also, they can whack guys with their shovels if they need to. Tell them to shovel on. Yeah, I got it. Many men make the work light. All the rooms are re-energized now. Yes, your group efficiently transferred the exact amount of energy each room needed. But if you hadn't been paying attention, that last room would have been shortchanged. Now we'll discuss Centan, critical resource production produced in the refinery. Oh, there we go. Change that to a refinery. But these guys can't carry those things. Oh, man. Sorry. My transportation duties are limited only to energy. That's fine. Just be sure to keep our energy levels flowing steadily. Can do, sir. The dragon is your Senju in charge of renewing the Senton supply in the rooms. But, unlike that loser, the rat mole guy, he distributes it uniformly. Thus, a single dragon is all you need. But if you wish to transport larger quantities of Santan, you may create a group for this purpose. Yeah, so they're quite handy. Energy transporting Shinju, Senton transiting Shinju, fast Shinju, slow Shinju, and don't forget, the bird Shinju specializes in repairing destroyed rooms. Now, I will give you an opportunity to control and use the Senju to your best advantage. That means I'm ready to turn you loose and see if you can prepare to build an enchanted cave. It's about time. Alright. So we'll take on the first tutorial cave here. I guess it's not the first cave we've been in. Well, this is where it all begins. The power of the earth is starting to dwindle. Oh man, there's freaking flies everywhere. I don't like this place. It gives me the creeps. Nevertheless, you must activate the dungeon vein to revive the ground. There we go. This land is dying. You must revive the dragon vein quickly. You have 10 turns to deposit the required amount of energy into the dragon vein. Okay, that's clear enough. I just need to put energy in the dragon furnace. Yes, and I'll give you 700 energy to start. Oh man, we're almost all the way there. You'll need 1,000 energy to revive this ground. Come back when you have collected enough energy to build the enchanted cave. The production room manufactures energy. Don't place all your energy into the dragon furnace before you've constructed the enchanted cave. That's some pretty good advice. I bet you they added that line of text after some playtesters accidentally did that. Alright, so instead of being ridiculous, we're going to look at this instead and look for clues. Where is the most energy? It looks like it's below us here. So that's what I'm going to do. Go right over here. And dig in the down arrow direction. Alright, we have to make a room. We could make a corridor, but we're going to make a room. As big as we can. Do you know what? We have enough room points. Let's try there. Can we get all this energy in there? No, we can't, but what's that, 2? Alright, how much? Oh, they are changing their little things here. Okay. Production would be best here. I can't really see what I'm doing there. Alright, so that's going to be at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Do you know what? And realistically, realistically, the best way might be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! Boom! We'll do it! So not only do we have to do that, though, now we gotta run in here and break all this stuff as fast as possible. The time is already starting to run out. Oh man, we actually have monsters in this room. Well, we're gonna start by breaking as much of this stuff as possible. Oh man, do you know what? Keeping those monsters alive is perfect. The monsters keep the battle from ending. Oh, this is great. It's gonna be super easy to finish this room off right away. Get away from me. Just want to make sure I got all the rocks done before I... Can I cast this beam? I was hoping to cast beam without having to press a new button, but turns out you have to do it like this. Nice. Take that. Nice. Okay, so here's the thing, if there's no bad guys in the room when you build the room, time doesn't stop. Got an earth type room. We're gonna turn this into oh crap, I messed this up. Where the heck is my option to build frickin' energy room? There isn't one. Oh boy. Well, which one of these uses the least amount of energy? Because we're only getting 120 energy per turn out of this room. We're screwed! Hey guys, I know this jump cut's a little bit in a weird spot, but turns out I had another problem with the video crashing. I've changed some settings. Hopefully it's not going to happen anymore. But on the plus side, I had screwed that room up. You guys didn't see me rebuild this new cave, but you can see we have lots of production and everything. 4 turns have lapsed. We're going to have enough energy now, but I'll show you what I did here. I built this guy. He gives us about 100 energy. Built this guy, and he gives us 200 energy. That's actually a little bit low though. I wonder why. Over here we have a Sentan generator. Pumping out all kinds of Sentan. Now, I don't think we can take it with us. But you can see here if we just hit end. So, 500 energy is produced and 30 is used. So, let's go grab that last little bit. And we can end this level. We've got way more than enough to complete this this level now. And so the weird thing about this really was that I had no way of quitting. Oh man, look at all this stuff. I had no way of quitting because I didn't have enough energy. So what I had to do was go back to my master and beg his forgiveness and pump all my energy into this dragon thing. So if you don't have a production room and you pump all your energy into here, oh, this gives you the ability to grow more stuff too. If you pump all your energy in here and you don't have any energy left and you don't have a production room, it lets you restart. But you can see we've restored this land to its beauty with doves flying and everything. Apparently, you have restored the dragon vein. However, apparently this enchanted cave was apparently quite easy. From now on, your tasks will become more difficult. But I know you'll do your best to build more enchanted caves. And he warps us out of there.
Is it nighttime up here or is it just gloomy? Wait a minute, I get it. Another dragon vein is low on energy, right?
Oh, that's correct. Once an enchanted cave maintained the health of this land.
So what happened up here that turned the earth so barren?
Isn't it obvious? Oh, the enchanted cave has ceased to function.
Do you know why this has happened?
Of course. Ignorant humans destroyed it.
So people are responsible for this land's deplorable condition.
Yes, because many foolish humans believe Dozen are to blame for turning the world into a desert.
People are really messed up, aren't they?
You don't know the half of it, kid. That's an understatement. But you know, we have some Dozen out there who use their powers for personal gain. Because a few ruin it for everybody, people believe we're all bad.
Master, if humans enter my enchanted cave, how should I handle them?
If possible, try to get people to work with you and protect the enchanted cave.
What he's not telling you is if it's not possible, you have to murder them.
So, we're going to call this a video because I'm not quite sure how long these two videos put together are going to be now. I'm Zerfall, and next time, above us is an enchanted cave that became damaged long ago. We'll learn a little bit more about using the guys we can summon to repair the cave. Thanks for watching.